My lords, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to Mass Effect. We rejoin the action just after taking care of some Geth in the garage over in Novaria, and now we're heading out in the Mako on our way to Peak 15 to continue with the mission and the overall story. And then we're hunting for Lady Benezia, that one, you know, Liara's mom. So let's head on out. We have to do a bit of off-roading here. Given the fact it's very icy and the fact I can't steer this worth a damn, I wouldn't be at all surprised if we end up careering straight into a ravine or off a cliff. Well, let's see what happens. I do believe we have some interesting encounters, so to speak, on the way around. It's been a while since I have completed this mission. Oh no, we do have enemies up ahead. I was going to say all the minor details do elude me at the moment. What do we have here? I can see something glowing. Oh, it's just a couple of crates. Oh, it's highlighting a crate. Okay, so we've got a couple of turrets up there, but at the moment they can't hit us because we're covered by not only the debris here, but also the little rise in the land. So we've got time to recover these safely. This is an Edge 4 and Striker 4, a pistol and a rifle. So now let's head back into the Mako, and then we need to prepare ourselves to take down a couple of towers, or at least one tower, it might be a couple, just over the way there. That was a brilliant way to start the battle, just shoot absolutely nothing. Okay, that's the one tower taken care of. We have some Geth who have taken up a defensive position here. They've got quite a few shields deployed, however the Mako's cannons make short work of that. That's another one down. We've still got a few more, but I'm sure we'll... oh, here they are. They're a little further back in the bridge itself. Just back away from those incoming rockets there. Make sure we don't take any damage that we can avoid. Okay, that's one more down. Is that all of them? No, we've got a couple. That's all of them down. So now we can continue onwards. We have some off to the left according to the minimap, but we'll have to round the corner to take care of those. Just quickly open this upgrade kit. We have cryo rounds 4 and incendiary rounds 4. Both are ammo upgrades, so we'll take that. We have another upgrade kit over here. This is polonium rounds 4 and cryo rounds 4. Again, both ammunition upgrades, so we'll take those. And then we'll get back in the Mako and carry on. As we emerge from this tunnel, we should encounter a few more enemies. Oh, and also a cutscene. Let's see what's happening here. Okay, that was a Geth Colossus or Armature. I can never remember what their correct name is, and we can see him there behind the shield. He's just managed to land a hit on us, but all it's done is impacted our shields. So there's no physical damage to the Mako at the moment, so we're all good. I can't see that there's anybody else out there. So let's press on. Although just looking at the minimap now, it's clear that there is one other enemy. Perhaps just out of sight. There he is. And we can just nosedive him to wipe him out. Not a problem. We have a locked crate. Let's go and investigate. So we have to do a bit of manual overriding on this. So that went well. Brilliant. There we go. Equalizer 5 sniper rifle and Onyx 4 heavy armor. I'll take that. Another crate to override. That one a bit more successful that time. We have a Storm 4 shotgun, a Lance 4 assault rifle, and an Onyx 4 set of heavy armor. Again, we'll take that, and then we'll press onwards. I think I am slowly, and I do stress slowly, adapting to the way that this vehicle steers. It's quite unique, shall we say. It does take a bit of getting used to, and I do find that in the heat of the battle I forget what I'm doing and ended up parking it in a tree or something. So, baby steps and all that. At least we're not driven it off a cliff yet. That's one plus point, I suppose. Okay, we've got one more Geth there. He's just fired a rocket, but we've got time to avoid that. We've got one more who I couldn't quite see because he was behind a little rise of snow, but he's now gone. Okay, let's so make our way through the tunnel, see what fun and games awaits us on the other side. No doubt it's going to be more Geth. It looks like a turret, looking at the minimap icon there, and yes, there it is, I can see it. He can also see me, and he's just launched a salvo. So let's just take care to avoid the incoming rockets. There we go. Oh, another one. Woohoo! That's some reaction time there. Is that a crate I can interact with? It is, but it's a medical kit. That's +1 Medigel. Always going to come in handy. Especially when, like me, you're a bit of an idiot when it comes to the FPS or the shoot 'em up element of this game. So let's continue on around the edge of this rather precarious and treacherous cliff. Do we have anything that we can spot from here? Not at the moment, but it does look like we are getting close to our destination. That must be Peak 15 there, built into the side of the mountain, as Ananias told us it would be. Obviously, as we know from earlier dialogue, they've initiated an Omega level lockdown, which implies there's been a containment breach. What they've been containing there remains to be seen. Well, I know what it is, but don't want to give anything away because you never know. So let's press on. There was a turret there we just took out. There's one. Ah, there he is, nestled into the side of the mountain. So we'll just take the time. There we go. Ouch, a couple of rockets there, but they only damaged our shields, so no real dramas there. Okay, so we continue snaking our way around the mountain. I thought then for a moment I was going to end up boosting off the cliff, but wasn't to be, thankfully. The last thing we want now is to take an impromptu shortcut off the side of the mountain. So we have another turret off to the right around this corner somewhere. No doubt we'll see him in just a few moments' time. Let's have a look. Ah, yes. His rocket fire gave him away there. And he is down. There are also a couple of land-based enemies. But with the looks of it, they're inside the building, so we're going to have to exit the Mako and deal with these the old-fashioned way, quote-unquote. So let's go ahead and do that while we're waiting. Not that we're waiting, we're not waiting at all. Let's. What I was going to say is let's arm ourselves so we're ready to go, which we have now done. Is this an automatic door? Yes, it is. I've just seen movement in the distance. We have a Krogan. Some of my favourite enemies to take on. Oh, there's two of them. We have a Geth repair drone. Oh, Jesus, we have a big boy. Holy shit, that terrified me. Take him out. I suppose a point-blank rocket to the chops at short range is only going to end one way. So this time, let's go again. It did auto-save, which is nice. Let's prepare for that and anticipate his arrival and drop back just a little. And if we focus on him first, perhaps, that might be... Is that the Geth there? I'm not sure. If we try and deal with the rocket drone first of all, that's going to make life somewhat easier. That's the repair drone down, which is... I don't think he had any armaments, but he could have prolonged the life of his Geth comrades. That does look like the destroyer there, and it is. Okay, I think that's the destroyer taken care of already. That was much easier this time around. Let's now see if we can take out this Krogan. Unfortunately, he's just dropped out of my line of sight because of... Oh, there he is. Just pop him back up, get a shot off, and another. Just keep an eye on the heat build-up on the sniper rifle. This one is quite a tough cookie, but he's now down. There was a second Krogan. Aha, there they are. That's one hit. There's 2, 3. I'll stop counting. I'm sure you're all capable of counting yourself if you want to keep a track. Not sure why you would. All that matters is he dead? And that is an emphatic no. However, he's almost down. There we go. We've got...
User alert. All Peak 15 facilities have suffered a great deal of damage. Biohazard materials present throughout facility.
How
Virtual
interesting.
intelligence user interface offline.
Are you done? Yep.
We will need to get the reactors back online.
Okay, so it seems the first thing that we're having to do here is get the reactors back online. Before we do that, obviously we'll do the usual trick of just checking around quickly for any obvious crates, weapons lockers, wall safes, that sort of thing, but it doesn't look like there's much in here. As I say that, I find one. Good timing. Right, let's quickly... Oh, that was close. I should have waited. Wait. Oh god, I'm panicking. Stop panicking. It's only a decryption. There you go. Striker 5 pistol, Raptor for assault rifle, and Ursa for heavy armor for a human. Okay. Let's continue onwards. We also have an upgrade kit just here as well. Let's see what he's got for us. Shredder rounds 4 and Proton rounds 4, both of which are ammo upgrades. Couple of turrets, but I don't think they're active.
Why are the turrets facing the wrong way?
They want to keep their people in as much as they want to keep others out.
Rex, I don't know where you came from, but if you could just whistle when you're going to do that so you don't make me jump. Perhaps some sort of bell around your neck would be a nice idea. That way we know where you are. What we got here? A storage locker, average decryption, okie dokie. Just don't panic. There we go, that's better. Edge 4, Striker 4, both of those are pistols, and a Reaper 4, which is a sniper rifle. Very nice. Don't mind if I do. 2 ammo upgrades. Nothing else to do in this room, so let's use the elevator, which we just saw over here, and see what lies in store next. Okay, so we've made our way deeper into the complex. We have some Geth troops just through here. Looks like we've got, what's that, 5, maybe half a dozen of them total. Can't see any of them from where I am. There's one up here. Take him down. Boom! Headshot. Boom! Oh shit. Got a bit too cocky there. There we go. Now you can celebrate. We have one down here, but he's behind a shield. Let's just dissipate that shield. One more shot. There we go. 2 remaining. Rex, watch yourself. There we go. Down to the last one. Where are you? Around the corner. Okay. Ooh, cutscene.
What was that?
Probably debris. Don't have a panic attack. I'll protect you.
That ain't debris. I can tell you now. That is not debris. Leastways, it's not debris I have ever seen. What do we have around here then? Oh, God. Jesus H. Christ, where did they come from? Just have a quick scout around for any crates, that sort of thing. Don't think there are any, so we can press on. We have two Rachni just up there. Cast your minds back, if you're unfamiliar, to a bit of the exposition we had when we were on the Citadel with the Krogan's statue. That was built to commemorate their role in ending the Rachni Wars. Well, these little fellas here are what their war were fought against. An insectoid, hyper-aggressive race. And there's a little bit of story to do with them on this planet, which we'll get to do later on. I'm not saying any more than that, but for now that's the two Rachni down. They were quite tough.
Xenobiology is not my field. Maybe someone in the labs knows.
Don't know why I threw a grenade. Didn't mean to. Did it anyway. Gotta live with it now. There's no wonder I'm such a disappointment to my mother. Pressing on. Just in time, we have Stiletto. Nice pair of stilettos. A Raptor and a Naginata. It's the Naginata that I'm using as my current sniper rifle. I think it was Naginata 4, so we may have an upgrade. We have a codex entry unlocked from the terminal just there. Just check the room here. Now, if you're seeing this for the first time, I don't think it's too much of a spoiler to tell you. If you're also playing through it, keep your weapon drawn, because the Rachni like to pop out of vents, like he did there. So they can surprise you. So, be prepared. You'll be all good. Okay, we have another elevator. Yes. Let's see where we're going this time. Okay, so a brief sojourn in the elevator comes to an end, and we head into a room with lots of... Okay. These you do not want to be pissing about with a sniper rifle. They're not that strong, only a couple of hits will take them down. And you don't want to be messing around trying to...
That is a backup power system for the station mainframe.
So whack it and turn this thing on.
Critical startup error. Virtual intelligence user interface offline. Manual boot required.
So yes, back to the little creepy crawlies. Don't waste time trying to get a target lock with a sniper rifle. Just spray and pray, as they say with an assault rifle. That's the best strategy there. Can we open any of these doors? I didn't think so. No, we can't. Okay. So we need to reboot the virtual interface station, which is in this computer core here. Let's go ahead and do that. Memory core. Attempt manual reactivation. Okay, this is one of those little puzzles where you have to move the blocks from Core 1 to either Core 2 or Core 3 in the correct ascending order. However, when you move them, you can't put a large block on top of a small block. It's we know that it's that sort of thing. We've all seen it before, I'm sure. So if we do something like this, you move him over there, move him over there, him back to there, him... No. Him into there, and then move him all the way over there. He can then go there, he can then go there, he can then go there. Ta-da! Into the middle, into there, and into there. Not that difficult, just a slight logic puzzle there. If you're struggling with it, you've just seen how to do it.
It looks like you're trying to restore this facility. Would you like help?
You're the virtual intelligence that runs this place?
This system is monitored to respond to the name Mira. May I ask your name?
Commander Shepard. I work for the Citadel's Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
One moment, please. Council authority confirmed. You are entitled to secure access of all systems. Please note that queries relating to corporate secrets require privileged access. Privileged access is only available to Binary Helix executives. This system is ready to process queries. You may access me at any holographic interface within Peak 15.
I need to find Matriarch Benezia.
Lady Benezia departed on the passenger tramway to the Rift Station subsidiary labs. User alert. The tramway system is currently inoperable.
What's the situation here?
One moment, please. Diagnostics in progress. Critical failure. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Critical failure. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger tram systems are offline. Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
Do you know why the reactor was shut down?
I'm sorry, but I was offline at the time. Shutdown could occur if reactor breach seems likely, or in the case of catastrophic laboratory containment failure. Emergency guidelines suggest the frigid environment will kill biological contagions. It may also damage mechanical ones.
Turn off the heat and hope the cold puts whatever you've unleashed to sleep.
What do I need to do to get the power back on?
The valves to the helium-3 fuel line must be opened. This can be done at the controls on the reactor assembly proper.
Do you know why the reactor was shut down?
Didn't mean to
I'm
click that
sorry,
option,
but
so
I
I'll
was
just
off-
skip through all this
Emergency guidelines suggest
dialogue.
What are the landlines, and why are they disabled?
the landlines connect my mainframes here at Central Station to the various sub-facilities of Peak 15. This allows the crew to remotely access my databases from the comfort and security of their labs. When emergency protocols were implemented within the hot labs, the cabling was automatically ejected.
How do I reconnect the landlines?
The landlines are designed for easy reconnection. The router for the landlines is on the roof of operations. Simply activate the controls and the hardware will reconnect and reboot automatically.
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
Tell me what occurred immediately before you shut down.
Stage 1 alert issued at Hot Labs. Contaminants released from Laboratory Pod Gamma. Emergency protocols implemented. Stage 2 alert issued at Hot Labs. Isolation tube breached. Tram shut down. Landline to Hot Labs disconnected. Stage 3 alert issued locally. Contaminants in tram tunnels. Station shutdown and evacuation initiated. Code Omega sent.
What sort of contaminants escaped?
I'm sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to our research require privileged access. Only executives of Binary Helix have that level of clearance.
The creatures we've encountered here, did they come from the labs?
I'm sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to our research require privileged access. Only executives of Binary Helix have that level of clearance.
Why were you taken offline?
In the event, Peak 15 must be sterilized for security purposes. My program and data are purged.
They kill you if something goes wrong?
My systems are permanently disabled. To be killed, I would need to be alive. I am merely a database program.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Okay, so we've got a couple of things we need to do now to get things
User
back
alert.
online.
Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are now exiting to the roof.
Just heading up to the roof to try and get, I think this is where the landlines are
Passenger trams are offline.
accessed from, or at least brought back online from. So let's head out to the roof and see what we can do and what we have to do in order to bring the gear back online. Well, we have a lot of Arachni up here, so we need to be careful here. It's quite close quarters as well. And both the guys, Liara and Rex, have fallen. Let's just issue Unity to get them back up on their feet.
Main reactor shut down in accordance
Holy
with
shit, he
emergency
was...
containment procedures.
They're quite strong.
Manual restart.
Let's see where the autosave was last implemented. Luckily, it was right here.
User
So
alert.
we don't have
Main
to go
reactor
through
shut
too much
down
of the
in
mission again
accordance
to
with
catch up.
emergency containment procedures.
So what we need to do this time is be a bit more prepared for the sudden wave of Arachni to appear. What we'll do is check which weapons our comrades have been assigned. So Rex, you're using the assault rifle. Liara, perhaps if you use a pistol. I shall stick to the Lancer due to the tiny baby Rachni, I can't remember what they're actually called, that appear. Maybe if we try and hit that fire containment system, that wouldn't be the worst idea in the world. Do we have any grenades? We have 5 grenades. So let's issue a few grenades. A wapam. Okay, that's not triggered the enemies.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures.
Okay, here they come.
Patching you up.
Do some first aid. We've got an overheat. Let's quickly blast the Unity out there to get Liara back in the field. More first. Oh, Liara's dropped straight away. Luckily, they can't use doors. So if we just wait a few moments until we have a recharge available on our Unity, and then we'll reopen the door. So I'll just pause the recording here until I have recharged my abilities. Okay, so Unity is now recharged, so let's get everybody back in the field. Let's also heal them. And let's carry on taking down the remaining Rachni. We have one left, I believe, between the two of us. We should be able to take him down. What? Let's try warp. Just to ease him along a little bit. There we go. Recruit. Not sure what achievement that is, but we've just unlocked it. Happy days. Oh god, there's another one. Did not see him. Shit the bed. I think that's it. Okay, so let's open the landline terminal. That's now, the landline's repaired. Is there anything else doing up here? Yes, we have a locked crate. Let's go ahead and decrypt that. A few weapons and some armor for Turians and humans. That's excellent. Don't think there's anything else. Let's speak to Mira.
Connections restored.
See what she has to say now.
Processing new data. User alert. Unable to connect to hot lab facilities.
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
What's the status of Rift Station?
Rift Station has been locked down by the staff. There are presently no contaminants within the facility.
The staff is alive then?
Yes, though the number of personnel is below the official staff count.
Why is Rift Station locked down?
Emergency procedures require each facility to isolate itself to prevent the spread of contagion. It would also appear that there are several employees quarantined for medical treatment.
If it's locked down, will I be able to enter?
The passenger trams can bring you to the facility. Further access will be at the discretion of the security forces there.
Give me a status report on the hot labs.
I am sorry. The network connections to the labs have been damaged. Data is limited.
You have no idea what's going on inside.
I'm afraid not. My last log entry is shortly after the Stage 2 containment alert was sounded.
Give me an overview of the facility.
The hot labs isolate dangerous biological or cybernetic contaminants during development. The complex is built within a glacier. In the event of an accident, it can be irradiated and sunk into the ice.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
Okay, so that's the first section of the repairs completed. The landlines are back in play. As we've heard just there, the hot labs are completely locked down and there's no got no way of knowing what's going on inside. However, Rift Station has responded, and there are still staff members and a human, or shall we say a friendly presence present in Rift Station. So that's something to bear in mind when we head that way. Next, I believe we can bring on the main reactor. We have the trams there which we cannot access. Pay attention.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Just as I said earlier about them popping out of the vents. One goes and does it and scares the living shit out of me. But we took him down. Rex took a bit of a pounding, but he's a tough cookie. He'll survive. He's back up. Now let's head to the reactor level and see if we can't bring the main reactor back online and restore power.
Main reactor. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Okay, let's see. Okay, our weapons are jammed.
Alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures.
That to me says
Manual
we're going to have
restart
Geth
required.
in this area, so I'll switch to my sniper rifle now. We have a combat scanner 4, just cast aside in that waste bin. In the technician kit we have a grenade upgrade and a weapon upgrade. Let's press on through. Okay, oh, that's an incoming rocket, just get out of the way of that. And let's work on taking this Geth destroyer down as quickly as we can. If we just sabotage, that's caused a nice bit of damage. Incoming rocket. We have a Geth sniper, not a sniper, a stalker. However, my concern right now has to be the destroyer, which has been eliminated. Now let's see if we can get rid of these stalkers. That's one.
In accordance with emergency containment procedures.
Luckily they're just
required.
happily walking and crawling along the floor in single file. We have another destroyer who's just launched a rocket, so let's just make sure we don't get hit by that. He has shields, so let's overload his shields. That'll make the fight a little easier. Like so. Still have a couple of the stalkers lurking around. Unfortunately, they're scrambling my combat sensors, so I can't see where they are. But looking at where those two guys are aiming, they're going to be up high up here. There's one of them. God, they're quick. Not quick enough. There's one crawling straight towards us, a nice single file.
Main reactor shut down in accordance
She's always
with emergency
extremely
containment
helpful.
procedures. Manual
I think
restart
that's all
required.
of them. Well, my combat sensors are back up and running, but we do have a rocket trooper. Or a juggernaut, I should say. Watch the rockets. There we go. Liara did take a bit of a beating there, but she'd like to... There we go. Luckily there was no lasting damage there. So we can click here to repair the helium-free fuel lines. That's that. I'm just going to quickly save it here, because no doubt, just like before, more enemies are going to pop out. And after... Oh, we've completed repairs to peak 15. Excellent. Let's now return to where we came from, and then we need to head deeper into the facility, both to the hot labs and to Rift Station. I believe now that the tram line should be back operational. Let's just consult Mira here and see the current state of affairs.
Connected to subsidiary facilities. How may I assist you?
What's this about loose contaminants?
Dangerous biological agents are present in the tramway decontamination chamber. The tram station has been sealed in the interest of crew safety. Activation of the fail-safe plasma jets is recommended prior to access.
How do I activate the failsafe system?
Controls for the failsafe systems are located in the security checkpoint outside decontamination. User alert. The failsafe system is currently inoperable.
What would it take to get the decon failsafes operating again?
There is a hardware fault in the control system. This can be repaired on-site using a standard Omni tool.
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander.
Okay,
Logging
so we
you
need
out.
to bring online, if we want to, you don't have to do it, the decontamination chamber, because there's biological contaminants, quote unquote, inside the decon chamber just outside the tramway. Obviously activating the failsafe plasma jets should eliminate them for us. And I think that's what I'm going to try and do. Because loose biological containments to me says a shit ton of Rachni, and on insanity difficulty it's not a straight run and gun fight. I'll give myself every advantage by using the failsafe. Okay, that's him down. I was semi-prepared for that.
All clear.
Okay, let's head now to the tramways. And let's check out and see if we can get the decontamination jets, the plasma fire jets,
Now entering
back online.
decontamination and transit hub. User alert. Loose contaminants in the decontamination chamber. Access to passenger tramways inadvisable.
Okay, so here we go. Okay, so we've got 2 doors here. That must be into the
The door could
decontamination
be
chamber there.
finessed. It appears that the trams to the subsidiary stations are beyond it.
We have a dead Solarian scientist here.
Control group losing the... They're in... Can't escape. The tunnels now. We're sorry. The leads couldn't get to the struck. Get out while you can.
He killed himself.
So we have 2 Rachni in the chamber. Are we able to hack the decryption? It's hard electronics. Let's try. Let's see, shall we? If we go... No, that didn't quite work. Almost. There we go. Burn them up.
Online. Connected to subsidiary facilities. How may I assist you?
Let's see if there's
Tell me what
anything
happened
new
here.
from Mira.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
Doesn't look like
That's
it,
all I
so we'll
need.
log out from
Very
Mira
well, Commander.
and continue
Logging you
through to
out.
the trams. Now that's although it's still... Oh, hello! Good day, sir. Nice of you to join the party. Still says there are a few alive, as you can see on the mini-map. Let's see what they are. Well, there's nothing in here. Let's just take our time here. Oh, there's just the little ones. There we go. That's them taken care of. Let's just keep an eye out, just in case we have any Rachni who decide to pop up out of the vents. Xenomorph style. Likely there's going to be a couple in here that want to join the fun, but I can't see any at the moment. Given that it looks clear, let's just head straight onto the tram and head out to the outlying stations.
Departing
There we
Central
go.
Station. Destination,
Heading out to Rift Station
Station.
now. Let's see what the state of play is over here. Mira did say there were life signs, you know, non-hostile life signs, I suppose. You can't just say human. There's likely to be Asari
Now
and
arriving at
Solarians
Rift
down
Station,
here.
Binary Helix Research Facility.
Let's see how the guys, the survivors, that's probably the best word to use. Let's see how the survivors are getting on and see what stories they've got to tell. We'll keep our weapons handy because the Rachni love to pop out from anywhere. So we can't open that door, but we can head here to the left. We can't go to the hot labs, but we can go to a what looks like a living quarters or a bunkhouse, judging by the signage above the elevator. Just awkwardly stare at Rex for the elevator ride, and we have survivors. Let's see what they've got to say.
Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
Can those things work a train's controls?
Hell if I know. I'm not assuming any goddamn thing. Look, you're human and that's enough that I won't shoot. But I'd like to know who you are.
My name is Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Huh. I won't look a heavily armed horse in the mouth. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out, and he ain't all there anymore. First we knew the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
You were taken by surprise and had civilians to protect. You did a good job, Captain.
Yeah? Sure as hell doesn't feel like it. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
I'm not gonna let any of your people die.
All I can do is hold out here and protect the civilians. There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it. It can take you down to the hot labs. Oh, and if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
Tell me about Rift Station.
I can't talk about everything. What do you need to know?
Tell me about the defenses here.
Secure enough that you shouldn't poke in corners.
I was just impressed with your operation. Being able to weather a week of assaults is no mean feat.
Only the best get assigned to high-security facilities like this. What impresses me most is the turrets, alarms, and cameras. They're all routed through a central location out by the quarantine labs. One guy can lock down the whole facility. The security hub's the last logical fallback, and we'd have cover from the turrets all the way.
What kind of research is done here?
Beats me. I'm not supposed to know. So long as people don't start dying, it's not my problem.
What can you tell me about the aliens?
Ask Dr. Olar. He's the only one who made it out of the hot labs. He's the only Volus left in here.
I need to know more about the situation in the hot labs.
The facility's off the network. The only way to find out would be to send scouts down the elevator, and I won't send my people to their death.
Did the aliens come from inside the facility, or did they attack from outside?
You want my personal opinion? Labs like that exist to do stupid crap that gets people killed.
Tell me about the structure of the hot labs.
It's built into one of the glaciers further down the mountain. Real old, thick, stable one. Something goes wrong, they heat it up and sink it into the ice. Normally, the crew gets to the labs using a tram from Central Station. We've got an elevator that connects directly, but it's for emergency use only. Listen. I'm not sending my people down there. It's too dangerous. You understand?
How are your people holding up?
We weren't expecting the initial wave. They made it inside. We lost some good people. Those of us left are short-handed. We've kept order by long shifts and stems. I don't like it, but I don't see an alternative.
You're certain the Matriarch is still in the hot labs?
She hasn't come back here. You came through Central Station, so she ain't there.
I've got work to do.
Yeah, I hear that. Hell! Man the perimeter!
Go, go,
Sounds like we've got incoming.
Enemies everywhere!
Let's see what we can do here. I think our two biotics are unfortunately blocked. However, Ilara now has a shot. Liara, sorry. So if we try lift, that should take this Rachni out of action. There we go. Is that them both down? Yes, it is. Okay, so we're all secure here. So let's press on further into Rift Station and speak to some of the survivors. See if we can't get a handle on what's going on in here. Nothing to do up there, so we'll continue on through this way. Okay, now we are approaching the 45-minute or so mark for this episode, so I think this is a logical place to draw an end to this episode. We'll continue this in the next episode, find out what exactly has gone on here, what Saren and Benezia were up to, and why are the Rachni involved. Hopefully we'll find out some of that information from some of these survivors located in and around Rift Station. We've got a few we can talk to in here. So until that time, all that remains for me to say is take care of yourselves, folks, stay safe, and that's ta-ta for now.